with our final deadline day of the Barcelona save, I've already confirmed a pretty huge signing, and now it's just whether we want to pay about 40 million to bring him in 6 months early. Welcome back. Barcelona 28. I actually said the right number this episode, rather than just completely undercutting myself by about 3 episodes like I did previously. Very smooth. You've noticed we are on the 31st of January, and Erling Haaland's already scored 40 goals this year. You've also noticed that Harry Kane's joining us. He just is. He just is. So he is the little badger we were talking about. We can buy him now for £56 million. It's literally every penny that we got back from Depay. If it was me playing a normal save, not a chance in hell would I be paying 56 million to bring him in. However, I'm probably not going to be able to play with him because I'm not continuing the save. I'm going to go 5-10 years into the future, but I might play a few games off camera just to have Haaland, Sesko and Kane up front, because I think that could be quite fun. Because we can improve the team. Just generically, we can just improve the team with the 68 million and 350k we've still got to spend on deadline day. Or we can sign Harry Kane. What about, I'll strike you a deal. We're going through deadline day now. If going into the last hour, we haven't done anything, we'll buy Harry Kane now, providing the offer that Tottenham are putting forward is available. We have the 4th round of the Copa de Su Majestad El Rey 4th round. I said 2 L's, ignore it. Against Sporting, which is also in the middle of deadline day. So there's even more fun for us to go through. But before we run into the episode in its entirety, you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, show your support on the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's get in to deadline day. It's all gone yellow. We're all familiar with it. It's a wonderful thing. Apparently, Kurt Zuma's coming to us for 71 million, as is Ergun Kachir for 42.5. Neither of those things are happening because I'm not feeling paying that much money for Kurt Zuma. Who's interested in our players? So Eric Garcia, between 12 and 13 million. He's got interest from Sevilla, and our contract's expiring. I'm really not very fussed about. Alejandro Balde, maybe, but I can do him a contract towards the end of the season. And our listed players are, as such, probably going to take Nico out of here, to be fair. Likewise, Guiri is in... Well, they're all loan listed, you can see. You've got eyes. You can read. I'm sure you can. We've made it all the way. We've made it all the way to the Real Sporting game, and there's only 4 hours left. There's been a big fat load of nothing happened so far. It's not looking promising for us not signing Kane. I've got to be honest, I'm looking forward to it. So as long as no madness pops up and there's a deal that I cannot refuse, then we're just going to sign him, aren't we? The only thing we have had is that we've had about 8 different offers for Angel Alacon. He's a youngster, as you can guess by the fact that he's 19. And there's a lot of decent teams sniffing about it. I've just offered him a new contract. Hopefully he accepts. But he has a release clause at the moment of about 11.75 million. So if any of them meet that, they're welcome to have him. For transparency, I have actually looked at the transfer list, and there's just not a fat lot there. Nothing I'm particularly interested about. There's the likes of Andre Silva that I can pick up for 48 million. Doesn't really interest me. Renato Sanchez, maybe. A decent Mazzala, but again, our midfield's strong. Jota, Richarlison, Pulisic, and then they're just getting up to silly numbers, which I've just got no interest in paying that much money for them. Our budget remaining is 800 grand, but we know that Kane's sucking up a lot of that. The team to play Real Sporting will be a little bit weaker. Livakovic in goal for his first start in about 5 months. He annoyed me quite a lot. I'm pretty sure it was off camera. It was a terrible save. Well, a terrible shot that he should have saved, and he didn't. So he's sat on the bench. Roberto, Araujo, Keiki, and Grimaldo finishing off the back 4. Nico, Gavi, and Pedri, the trifecta of Barcelona midfielders that are coming through, they're starting this game. Then we have Messi, Sesko, and Fati as the top 3. Roberto, throws it short to Sesko. Back into Roberto to, I was going to say, drive into the area, and he'd lost possession. It's back with Kane and Grimaldo. We just keep possession. Just keep it. Don't faff about. And make sure they can't do anything with it. That's what you want. Roberto's out on the right-hand side. Puts it towards the middle. Unfortunately, that's the side where he's got Messi and Fati to aim his crosses. See, this is the one. Grimaldo's definitely got an advantage there. Because Grimaldo crosses to Sesko. Roberto crosses to Fati. There's about a foot difference between them. Sesko nets for his 20th of the season, making it 60 before the end of January, between our two strikers, which is just disgusting. Messi picks up the ball in the middle, puts it out to Grimaldo in acres of space on the left-hand side, to Sesko again for his header, and their goalkeeper makes a decent save. Aaron's still on the ball for them, knocks it forward, and I'd like to see our defender winning that head. No, he didn't. Okay, Zanelli is out on the left now for Sporting. Cuts back, puts it to Pedro Diaz, and out to Pablo on their left side again. And they've had kind of an open header just inside the 5-yard box. 5-yard box doesn't exist. 6-yard box. Gragera passes it to Pedro Diaz in the middle. Levakovic makes a decent save. Into the last 5 minutes of the half, and we've got a free kick out on the left. Sesko won the header. Oh, Messi's offside. I thought they were going to pull it back for a VAR check to see if it crossed the lines. I was like, I've never seen one of these given. No, it's just offside. Nothing exciting. 55 minutes. A cross in from the corner towards Roberto's head for Real Sporting. It's gone wide. I'm getting towards the point now where I'm going to be looking at making substitutions. And I don't know how silly I want to be with them. I'm going to bear with me a second. I'm just going to see when our next game is. So it is against Real Sporting again. And it's in about 5 days. So we're on the Wednesday at the moment. And the next game is against them on the Sunday. So what we can do is bring Fati off. We can put Guiri on. We can let those three potter about together. We'll put Guiri as the supporting forward. We'll take Pedri out and put Mariba in. And then we'll leave that third sub just for 10 or 15 minutes. See if there's anything else we need to do with it. We're not being quite the dominant team we have been in previous episodes. But we played a weaker team. Because we can then play them at the start, or after the episode, should I say, and absolutely annihilate them in the league, because that's what we want. In the cup, you just want to win the game. And in the league, you want to destroy the team. Gavi is ambling, I think is the only way I can describe that, over to the ball. Puts it into Messi. He has Sesko on the other post. Doesn't lose him. Puts it into Guiri, who just kind of has an easy finish. It's his 5th of the season. Considering he doesn't play that often, it's a decent return. It's a good ball forward through to Messi here from Gavi. He cuts back onto his weaker foot, and then Guiri scores with his weaker foot. Marking is pretty shambolic, but we'll take the advantage of it. And there is the final whistle. 2-0. Pretty decent result for us. As I say, considering how rotated that team was, a comfortable win. With there being only 1 hour of the window left, I think it's fair for us now to give Tottenham a bag load of money and take their best striker off them. What we will do before we do so is just check where they are in the league, and then we'll check where they are at the end of the league when they haven't had chance to be able to spend the money. It's a little bit mean. I could have done this before the window even started, but where's the fun in not completely wrecking Tottenham's season? It is time to do the deed. 56 million for Harry Kane. I'd like to say this is something I definitely would not be doing in a general save, but considering we're only going to have a chance to play with the three of them for 6 months, you just can't say no, can you? What number's Harry Kane going to be wearing? 22, of course. So we've got a pretty strong 11. Simon, Porro, Coates, Araujo and Teo. Damn strong. De Jong, Tonali and Messi is the midfield three. And then a top three of Benjamin Sesko, Kane, and Erling Haaland. I almost... it's a bit unfair. It just is. It's a little bit unfair as to how good we are now. If we go to the season preview, we now dominate the media 11, leaving only Valverde and Courtois to join the team. It's got De Jong as a centre-back, oddly, but who am I to complain? Kane's gone straight in as the best left winger in the division, which is peculiar, and it has Erling Haaland and Theo Hernandez as our second best player. I hope you're going to enjoy our front three for the remainder of the season, the remainder of the videos, because I don't think I've seen a stronger front three in world football. The old MSN was pretty strong, but is it anything on KSH? I can think of a better word than that. Yeah, just leave me to it. I'll update you in the next episode. I want to level with you, I'll probably forget. But no, let me know what you think. Pop it in the comments. Obviously, if this was a normal save, I wouldn't be paying 56 million just to bring someone in 6 months early. I've said it a few times, but I feel like I need to make sure that that goes across. But just for the purpose of this, and for the culture of Barcelona wasting money, it's 56 million well spent. There are some items on screen now, if you want to click on them and watch further. As I asked earlier, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support on the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. And it just shows a little bit of support, helps me get my little face out there and my little ugly mug. And I'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time.